Students, how are you all? Hope you all are keeping yourself safe by staying at your home. In last session, we have already started chapter number 2, computer software and its type. So let's continue the chapter. So in last class, we have already studied that computer system is made up of two main components. One is hardware and another is software. And these hardware component that we can see, touch or feel like printer, keyboard or mouse alone cannot do anything. So for this softwares are used, and we know software is set of programs that is used to give instruction to the hardware. Now we have studied classification of computer software, that how computer software are classified. We have already studied this portion, that system software, which is further divided into operating system, language processor, utility software. Now today we will study this portion, application software. So let's start with this portion, that what is an application software, and it is divided into two main categories: general purpose application software and specific purpose application software. Now what is an application software? As I have already discussed you, application software is not the main software which is used to run the computer system, but still we need it. As we all know, an application software is set of program designed to help the user to perform a specific task. If we don't have Microsoft Word, if we don't have any word processing software, if we can't play music, if we can't play games, if we can't watch movies, if we can't do anything else rather than operating system, then what is the need of computer system? So we need an application software too. Application software are further divided into two main categories, as we have already seen: general purpose application software and specific purpose application software. As the name suggests, it is for general purpose. General purpose application software are developed by keeping in mind the general needs and requirement of large number of people. So this software is for general people. And specific purpose application software are the software which is designed by keeping in mind requirements of an organization or an individual people. So general purpose software is for general people, specific purpose of application software is for organization or for an individual. So let's study first all general purpose application software. Very first common general purpose application software is word processing software. We already know this. This software is used for creating any text-based document such as letters, stories and report. And we need word processing software because it provides options for creating, editing and formatting and printing data in text as well as in graphic format. So few common word processing softwares are Word 2013. I know you all are familiar with this Word 2013. Here you type your documents, your letter, your stories. So, and another two common word processing software are WordPerfect and Writer. Writer is from OpenOffice Suite, and I will discuss this what is this OpenOffice Suite. Now, next is spreadsheet software. Here this software accepts the data values in rows and column format. It accepts the data values in rows and column format. Here we can manipulate the data, calculate the data as well as analyze the data in desired manner. We can use charts in spreadsheet software. We can create charts in spreadsheet software using the data as we do in maths. We have already studied data handling in maths na? From the data we actually create charts. So similar way we can do with the spreadsheet software. We just need to select the desired data. We can make chart out of it. Now few common spreadsheet software are Excel 2013. I know you all are familiar with this Excel because it belongs to Microsoft family. And two more spreadsheet software are Calc and Lotus 123. Now let's study database management system. Now, database management system, it is one of the most important software program that let us store large amount of data in an organized manner. Here we can store details about customers, employee, products, and so on. For example, if we want to store data of an entire school, for example, I want to store data of an entire school. Uh, so I have to keep a record, but if I make this record in Excel, there is a possibility of data redundancy. Now, what is data redundancy? That means data duplicacy. For example, if I have written any name 5 times in my list, so in Microsoft Excel, if I am making record, I am not able to see that, I am not able to identify that I have done mistake. I have written any name 5 times. But in Access or any other database management system software, they can quickly identify any duplicacy of data. So they can quickly identify any duplicacy of data. So we use database management system for proper storing of all the data in an organized manner. Now, there are few database management system software. Access, it is part of Microsoft family. Oracle Base and Visual Fox Pro. Oracle Base and Visual Fox Pro. And Base is a open office suite. Now, desktop publishing software. What is this desktop publishing software? This software is used for creating and designing layouts of books in general. See, if we want to create a layout of any layout, that means layout, how books will look, how brochures will look, how newspaper will look, we use desktop publishing software. Common software are Adobe InDesign and Quark Express. Okay? So, they are the desktop publishing software. Graphics and multimedia presentation software. Now, what is graphics and multimedia presentation software? Graphics software are basically allow us to create and edit images. These include Adobe Photoshop, PowerPoint, OpenOffice, Adobe. And multimedia software where you can combine text, image or sound. We can combine text, image, sound, animation and videos to create any interactive application. These are multimedia software. Now, presentation software. Presentation software, are you all are familiar with it? PowerPoint. This is presentation software where you can create and design slideshow and multimedia presentation. So, let's discuss all in detail. This Adobe Photoshop, Adobe Director, Impress, PowerPoint. Okay? Adobe Photoshop, it is a PowerPoint, Impress. These are called graphic software. Multimedia and this PowerPoint is also PowerPoint and Impress is also a presentation software. Multimedia software is Adobe Director. So now we'll study specific purpose application software. Now, what is this specific purpose application software? This software is developed keeping in mind the requirement of organization or an individual. I've already discussed that it is for an organization or for an individual. So, they are specifically designed to achieve a specific task. They are also known as customized software. For examples of this software is accounting management system, accounting management software, reservation system. The software we use in reservation purpose are specific purpose. Human resource management system, attendance system, payroll, school inventory and billing system. Now, let's discuss latest trends. What is this latest trends? Nowadays, large number of people and organizations have started using open source software. Now, what is this open source software? I know what is software. Now, we have already discussed classification of software, system software, application software, where system software is further categorized into operating system, language processor, utility software. Application software is further classified into general purpose application software and specific purpose application software. But I never heard the term. What is open source software? See, these software are one in which is available of free of cost, and may be available of free of cost, not necessary, but in these software, source code can be modified so that we can improve the software. For the improvement of software, we can also modify the source code. So as Microsoft Windows, Microsoft Word, Microsoft Access, they are not open source software, they are proprietary software. That means we cannot purchase them uh, free of cost, and even that we cannot modify its code. So we can modify open source software codes. So few common open source software are Ubuntu. It is an operating system similar to Microsoft Windows and Mac OS. Android similar as iOS, OpenOffice, or similar as Microsoft Suite, such as Microsoft Office Suite. Such as in Microsoft Office, we can use Microsoft Word, Microsoft Access, Microsoft Excel. In OpenOffice, we can use Writer, Calc, Impress, as we have already discussed. Mozilla Firefox, it is a web browser. Audacity, it is for sound editor. GIMP, this is an image editor software. And VLC, it is a media player. So that's it for open source software. Now we need to discuss what is the relationship between hardware and software. What is this relationship between hardware and software? See, we know user operating system acts as interface between user and hardware. We actually work on any application software, and this operating system act as interface between this user and a hardware. So this is the relationship between hardware and software. And this is the end of the chapter. Hope you are enjoying our online series. So before ending the chapter, I want to give you a quick recap whatever we have studied. So today we have studied this portion, that application software is divided into two main categories: general purpose and specific purpose application software. And we have studied this, what is this application software? That what is application software? We have studied already this portion, that it is a set of program which is designed to help the user to perform any specific task. And we have already studied this general purpose application software and specific purpose application software. That general purpose application software is a software which is developed keeping in mind the requirement of general people, and this type of software is designed keeping in mind the requirement of organization or an individual. So after this, we have studied various general purpose general purpose application software. One is word processing software. We have studied Microsoft Word, word processing, Word Perfect, Writer. We have studied spreadsheet software where data is inputted in the form of rows and column format. Here, this software accepts the values in rows and column format so that user can manipulate and calculate the data. We have studied database management system software, Access, Oracle, Base, VisualFox Pro we have already studied. And after this, we have done desktop publishing software, that software which is used to design and layouts of books, journals, brochures, newspaper, and the examples are Adobe InDesign and Quark Express. After this, we have studied various graphics and multimedia presentation software, where we have studied about this Adobe Photoshop, Adobe Director, Impress, PowerPoint set. And after this, we have studied this specific purpose application software, that they are designed keeping in mind requirement of an organization or any particular individual. We have studied where they are used, why they are used, why we need specific purpose application software. In reservation system we use application software, billing, payroll, attendance system. And after this we have studied this latest trend. Then why today nowadays open source softwares are used? Why today nowadays open source softwares are used? We have studied various open source softwares: Ubuntu, Android, OpenOffice Suite, Audacity, GIMP, VLC, Mozilla. And after this last we have studied relationship between hardware and software. And after this is the end of the chapter. And at last I want to give you one homework, that you need to create a list of all the software present in your computer system and classify them according to the chart I have already explained. And that's it for today. Thank you so much, class.